Mom, did you not like any of our Travis or I's girlfriends? Or my girlfriend, now wife?
Jason, you really didn't bring a lot of ladies home.
Yeah, no, we got it, Mom. Okay.
Welcome back to New Heights, a wondrous show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Allstate. You're
Yeah,
in good
buddy.
hands with Allstate. Don't you forget it.
The best.
Make sure you check first with Allstate.
It's good advice.
We're your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother Jason Kelce out of Cleveland
Hey,
Heights,
guys.
Ohio. Shout out to the Cavs. Shout out to the Cincinnati Bearcats. I haven't said that in a while. Love the Bearcats.
What happened?
No, just give a shout out. I just love giving
nice.
Cats some shout outs, man. Shout out to everybody down there in Cincy. Subscribe on YouTube, Wonder Plus, wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the people what we got coming up.
We got another amazing episode for you guys. This Sunday is Mother's Day, so we've got an incredible guest with us.
Yay!
Donna Kelce. That's right. Donna Kelce's joining us.
Ha ha!
We'll talk about what Mother's Day was like in the Kelce household, answer some of your parenting advice from voicemails, and whatever else we talk about. I forget what we do, but it's pretty good. You're going to want to listen because Donna Kelce never disappoints.
Never.
But first, as always, got a little bit of that new news. New news. We asked you guys which baseball movie we should watch for our next New Heights Film Club, and the winner is... That's right, it's The Sandlot.
We knew it. We knew
Wow,
that
a lot
was
closer. When did A League of Their Own? A League of Their Own must have came in late because initially it was like it was like tied neck and neck, Major League and Sandlot, and then Sandlot just some point took a commanding lead.
Yeah, when I saw it, the League of Their Own was always in second.
We will be reviewing the movie on an episode in the next few weeks. So if you have any, if you have to follow along, watch the movie, hear what we say, offer your own opinion, make sure you give it a watch. Do we think that there's anyone that listens to the show that hasn't seen The Sandlot? I sure hope not. Like if you're someone who is a full-grown adult and you never watched Sandlot as a kid, that's pretty sad.
Dude, it's one of my favorites. And I actually haven't watched it in a while. It's been a while, so I just know it's going to hit perfect when I watch it this time.
It's going to be good, and I can't wait to look at it from a lens of judgment. Yep. That's it for new news. Let's go to our guest. Who could that be? Oh, wait, Josh, we already told you. Yeah, okay. It's Donna Kelce. All right. Mom.
Yes.
Mom, is it weird at all that Travis still calls you mommy?
It's kind of funny. I think it's hysterical.
Thank you, Jason.
I take it.
It's funny.
I take it as a, I get a chuckle.
Okay.
Because I know
There you
he's
go.
doing it to make me laugh.
Of course.
You'd think that.
It's all that mommy needs to know.
Okay.
This is between us, Jason. It's what happens when you're the firstborn.
Oh, geez, it's funny.
You're the second born, Travis.
Love you both.
You're so much like Ed, it's fucking disgusting. Jason.
I know I'm like Ed.
No. You have several redeeming qualities, Jason.
Oh my gosh, Mom, don't go on Dad like that. He doesn't need
I
that.
didn't say anything that he didn't. I didn't say he didn't, but I just said that you
It was
have several.
implied.
Anyway.
All righty. Mom, do you know what you were brought here to do?
Yeah, I think I've got to tell some stories and explain what it was like raising you two. So I think that's kind of what I'm here for. Does that sound correct?
I think we got some like no dumb questions, maybe voicemails.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I was
that's
going
all
to
right,
talk
if you're
about
game
how
for
you
it.
guys both got lost all the time, but that Jason did it because he wasn't paying attention. Travis did it on purpose to escape.
I was never lost, mommy. I was
Yeah.
always
You
just
were
right
always
around the corner.
escaping. You were escaping. You were lost to us.
I knew it. I
Yeah,
knew
you knew
exactly
where you were.
where you guys were.
I
and
know. I know. But we didn't know.
I knew you guys were terrified.
Yeah, you
That's
were like
that's the excitement of it.
like Peter Pan's Lost Boys. Yeah, for different.
You're
for different
doing it,
reasons.
Peter. You're really doing it.
You're doing it, Peter.
Yeah,
Bangarang.
yeah. Okay, all right. I will just because I was going to tell stories about the Superman chip clip. Remember, you used to put a towel. Both you guys would put a towel around your shoulders, You put a chip clip right here. You would cut your neck. I took you into daycare, and you said that your father cut you with a knife. I almost got taken down to the...
Sounds like a Travis story.
That was definitely me for sure.
Yep.
And Dad was out of the country. He was in Mexico, so he couldn't have done
Because
it. So
Dad never showed me enough attention. He only cared about Jason.
Dad was in Mexico because he had just slit Travis's throat. And he was like, I got to get the fuck out of Dodge.
The one thing I know we're going to get to is we're going to run back that question that we did in a bonus episode with Ed. What do you do if your child calls CPS on you?
Oh.
Nice.
Well,
Love that.
that kind of happened with Travis.
Yeah, okay. Well, yeah. This is going to be great.
All right.
Guys, skip ahead just to Donna's intro right here.
I am looking for Donna's intro, and I do not see it.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Mother's Day episode. Got it? All right. Joining us today is now a 3-time guest. That's, I think it's the most. I think that might be more than Kai.
You know it.
3-time guest, so she needs no introduction. That's right, 92%ers. Give a warm welcome to our mother, Donna Kelce.
Mama Donna.
Mom, how's the off season been? What you been up to?
You know, it's been kind of slow. I've been taking it a little easy, but going on a few trips here and there, so that's kind of fun.
We live vicariously through you. You travel more than anyone we know, Mommy.
No, I think you guys beat me by a mile. But Bahamas, I've been to Dominican Republic, although that was it was interesting. Then we went to we were supposed to go to Haiti, but they had to redirect us because they were having some civil strife. So we ended up in St. Martin,
Sounds like
St.
a good
Thomas,
thing.
which is much better. St. Thomas, yeah, they were. We couldn't get off the ship. We had to bail and go to St. Thomas. But I'm much rather be there anyway.
Sometimes you just gotta get off the ship.
Yeah.
Wait till the lights are out.
We kept going like, who's on first? Where are we going? You know, what island are we at? We didn't know. So it was
Civil
kind of
strife
fun,
sounds exciting.
It
What
was-
is
it
civil
was-
strife for me? What was going on there in Haiti?
Jason, this is irrelevant. Yeah, no, Jason, this isn't that show.
I think those are called militias. Those are called militias.
No,
Mom.
these were actual. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
Well, Mommy, we have some fun parenting advice voicemails for you that our 92%ers sent in, and so much more. But Jason, I think we got to get to a little
New news.
Oh no! I did this all
Wrong
wrong.
segment.
Yep. Yeah, he's incorrect.
Yeah, that was on me. I was a little higher up. Sorry about that.
All righty,
Mom,
this weekend
isn't it
is
impressive how much better we've gotten at this show?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I get to see you every week.
Why don't we do this? Call this.
new news.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew I was right.
You were, sure. We'll call it that. Travis, crush it, Travis.
You look a little dark, Trevor. You have a tan.
I know. No, it's just I'm in my
He was just in
cubicle.
Haiti.
I'm in my cubicle. I'm everywhere. I'm
Okay,
everywhere,
got it.
Mommy.
Got it. Looks like you guys are having fun.
Yeah, and we're about to have even more of a blast with you in this segment called New News.
News. Mom, give us your new news.
Nice.
There it is.
I
There
love
it is. All right.
This weekend is Mother's Day, and is this a real holiday, Jason? Are we considering this one a real holiday or
Fuck
made up?
yes. What are you
Yeah, we
talking
are.
about as a made
All
up
right.
holiday?
Oh,
Shit out of
you
you.
always gotta ask. You always gotta
No,
ask that.
this one's
The holiday bearer over here.
no. It's just it's a recognized national holiday by pretty much every country in the world has their own version of Mother's Day because there's nobody more important in this world than mothers. Nobody would be here without one.
This is true.
Well, we'll see how much longer it's true. It probably isn't that too like far down the road to they're having kids born out of some of these like synthetic wombs. You seen that, Mom? What do you think of the synthetic
Yeah.
wombs?
Yeah. Well,
Would you ever do it?
Stuff happens.
Would you ever do it?
Would I ever do it? No, probably not.
No. How do you think? There's got to be something wrong with those people that come out of them, right?
No.
They're going to have something wrong with them.
No.
No?
I mean,
don't think they're
it all
doing it,
has
if
to
that's the
do with, your family's makeup and DNA and everything like that. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
No matter where you're born or how you're born, it's just going to be a basis of your ancestry, basically.
I don't know. Sometimes if you're born next to a power plant, you can become a superhero. You can get superpowers.
Yeah.
Yeah, OJ Woodard.
Yeah.
Well, that might be true because we were born in North Ridgeville and there were a lot of cornfields. So there's a lot of pesticides going on there.
Oh,
So maybe
nice.
that's why you're mutants.
Cool. Cool.
That's why
Maybe.
Jason's arms
Maybe.
look like that. Good for him. Mom, what do moms really want on Mother's Day?
They
a good
want to be
question.
with their children, which doesn't happen often, but when they're older. But yeah, that's basically it. It's time. That's it.
You like
Okay.
flowers always make you happy, right?
Yeah, basically. Yeah,
Nice.
flowers are nice, and
Pistachios.
yeah, I
Ooh,
like
pistachios.
pistachios. I do. I like macaroons or macarons, whatever they call them, French.
Ooh,
I think you had it, yeah.
you
those-
like those?
the little
I didn't know
sandwiches.
that.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh
I
yeah.
thought you were a big fan of like the little turtles.
I love
The
those
chocolate
too.
turtles?
I love caramel and chocolate too. That's always good.
Always
Mhm.
a bad.
Can't never go
Can't
wrong with
complain
chocolates.
with
What do you
that.
think about it?
But basically, I think moms just want to be around their families. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So it is what it is.
All right.
Well, there you go. You have any fun trips coming up anytime soon, Mommy?
I do. I'm headed to Mexico. Might try.
Oh,
Yes, going in July, and maybe some other trips. I'm not quite sure yet, but we'll let you know later on. So
yeah. Let me know. It might just magically appear. I don't like to tell everybody where I'm going, but I do like to just pop up on people.
oh,
So,
cool.
Nice.
Keep me in the loop.
Yep, it's not super warm yet, so. But as soon as May happens, it starts getting a little toasty down here. So I understand not wanting to come. So it's a little warm.
Yeah, might need to get you out of the toast and up to the fun parts of the spring and summer up in
I would like that.
up north. You know it.
Where are you going to Mexico?
I'm
Where?
going with Shannon, her best friend, and I'm going with Lisa. So we're going to do a
Oh, what a
trip
crew.
to Mexico. Go up. I think it's Chichen Itza and Tulum. We're gonna go visit the ruins.
Oh, Tulum. You gonna see some cenotes?
I don't know. That's a
Cenotes?
good question. But
You should go and
I
see
liked
some
it when we
cenotes.
got to go to Mexico with when the Chiefs played there because we got to see
Mexico City.
Teotihuacan. So that was fun. That was
What's that?
wonderful. It's another place, pyramids of the Mayans, and it's massive.
Oh,
Jason, did you know that there were pyramids in Mexico too?
One of the
I
largest.
knew they were down there. Yeah, the Aztecs. Yeah, they had them down there, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Didn't know their names though. Teotihuacan.
Yeah, Teotihuacan is one of the places
Nice.
that, in fact,
All right.
some of their pyramids are even bigger than the ones in Egypt. So we'll have to. It's kind of interesting.
Wow.
They don't teach us that.
You think aliens built them? Be honest. You're under oath.
I don't know. I just think it's too hard to make sure that everything fits so well. They had to have technology that was, passed down through the generations, or somebody came and helped them. So who knows?
And that does it for new news.
Some people just know you can save hundreds on car insurance by checking Allstate first.
Like to check if your barbecue still works first before inviting friends over to cook out.
Like to check if you've got milk first before enjoying a big bowl of chocolate chip cookies.
Like to check if you've got your headphones first before starting your workout.
Like to check if you got your bike tires first before taking a mountain biking ride in New Mexico's mountain biking trails.
Checking first is smart. So check Allstate first for a quote that could save you hundreds.
You're in good hands with Allstate. Savings vary, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate Fire and Casualty Insurance Company, affiliates in Northbrook, Illinois. Thank you to our partner, DraftKings basketball fans. It's crunch time. The NBA playoffs are heating up, and every game is do or die. With the finals on the horizon, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. Right now, you can play along with DraftKings Pick 6, a fresh and exciting way to experience daily fantasy sports. All new customers who play just $5 will score $50 in bonus picks to keep you locked in all postseason long. Getting started is simple, okay? All you're going to want to do is download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Sign up with code NEWHEIGHTS. It's as simple as that. Pick at least 2 players and choose if they'll have more or less of a stat. Like, hey, will they score 20 points or more or less? Or have 3 or more or less assists? Lock them in and compete compete against others for a huge shot at huge cash prizes. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now and sign up with code New Heights only on DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours.
Jason, why don't we get to some parenting advice voicemails?
Yeah. I mean, Brandon, can we, which one, should we pick some of these or should we just start rolling through them? What do you think?
Wait, were you asking? Was I supposed to answer? Oh, shit.
I mean, I said Brandon.
My fault.
Do
Do you want to roll through them?
Hey, Brandon.
How you been?
I've been good.
Always happy to have you.
All right. 1 through 5.
Let me talk to your mom for a second.
Go ahead.
All right. First voicemail.
Hi, my name is Stephanie. I am a mom of 2 boys, and I was
Stephanie.
just calling to see what words of encouragement would you give an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old boy to encourage them to try another sport besides. My kids love contact sports. They love lacrosse. They love tackle football. They like to wrestle. They like to box.
Those are some good sports.
We want them to try
Have to box.
baseball, to try basketball, but they're kind of like tunnel vision with contact sports. They love it. They can't get enough of it. So what are some
I
words
like these guys a lot.
I like these guys. They're our kind of guys.
and 7-year-old boys to encourage them to try other sports?
Great question, Mom. You want to take
Great
that one?
question. Yeah,
What
Mom,
do you
you
think?
got it.
How did you get us into all of them?
You know, your dad was a big part of finding, different teams and things like that. But we always wanted you to just have a great time, have fun, keep busy. When you're moving, you're not getting in any trouble. Whatever sport you like, if you like, contact sports, then do that. If you like sports that are, playing badminton or whatever, do that. It's like you have to love what you're doing. Otherwise, you're not going to want to play.
Mommy, growing up, what was the one sport you loved watching us play the most, though? Like, what was the most exciting one
Well,
for
obviously,
you as a parent watching?
Yeah. Obviously, the most exciting was team sports, where hockey was a blast because it was constantly moving. So you could watch things. There was no stopping. It was, jumping off over the, the boards. You just were going all the time. So you were out there a lot.
You always had to keep an eye on us, too, in case we were going to throw our cups at you.
Yeah.
Very true.
But it was just, I loved doing that because I paid attention to you and I got to watch you grow and blossom in hockey. But I also liked baseball because in baseball, you would be up to bat maybe once, maybe twice, and you would catch the ball maybe once or twice, unless you were the pitcher or the catcher, which Jason was. So he was constantly out there because he was catching and throwing, pitching.
They only put me on the mound when we hated the other team and they wanted to see me just strike fear into kids.
Yeah, and throw the ball like this close to their nose. Yeah, but I enjoyed the parents at those sports. Baseball, the parents were just awesome.
Mom was always in the right. Yeah, Mom was always in the right field in the baseball games, having a comedy hour with all the other mothers on the team.
We were always telling jokes and laughing. It was great. And then they're like, "Wait a minute, my son's up to bat."
Yeah.
Mom, what do you think is the key to getting kids to enjoy sports? What did you used to do to try and get us to have fun or get us into new activities?
You were the ones that drove it. It wasn't us. You drove it. You said what you liked, what you wanted to do. If you wanted to be in a play, you were in a play. If you wanted to do swim cadets, you did swim cadets. If it's like we just went along for the ride. You guys drove everything. And that's the way it should be. Parents should stay out of it. They shouldn't push their kids into things they don't want to do. They're going to have a wonderful childhood. If they love what they do, they're going to get good at it. So that's as simple as that.
You guys did a great job of introducing sports. Like I remember Jason started playing football in middle school, and I was always 2 steps behind. So I was in 5th grade while he was in 7th grade. Yeah. And he was starting to play football, and I was like, man, I want to play football. I remember Dad took me down to Heights Tigers tryouts, and I saw how many kids were trying out for the football team at that age, and I was just overwhelmed with like not knowing anybody and understanding like as a kid, you kind of want to play sports with your friends or people that you know
Mhm.
and things like that. And you guys always found teams where we knew the kids on the team.
Well,
And,
definitely we would check out, who the coaches were, what parents were there, who was involved, if there were a bunch of parents that were involved or there were a bunch of parents that weren't involved. It's really important because as children grow up, they're not going to tell you anything. They're going to tell their friends stuff, and they're going to get to their friends' parents and talk to them. So I think you just want to surround your children with a huge group of individuals that are of like minds. So
yeah. I remember I was in middle school and I was playing for a new baseball team called CBA, Cleveland Baseball Academy.
Yeah.
And the academy they were very like respectable in the baseball community in Cleveland. And I thought that my talent was there, but it also said that I had to maintain a GPA of 3.0 to stay on the team. And I looked at my dad after the trials and I was like, Dad, I think I could play on this team, but I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can keep up this whole 3.0 GPA.
Yeah.
And and yeah, so I ended up just cheating the system because when you're good at sports, they want you on the team.
Mom, what do if there's a kid you had? Let's say we had a third brother.
Story.
If we had a third brother, oh my!
You have a third brother named Dale.
Yeah.
And Dale didn't like sports and he didn't want to do anything but sit in the house all day. Would you just let Dale sit in the house all day and not play sports or do anything extracurricular?
I would try to find something that they like to do. Anything to get them out of the house. Whether it was maybe they wanted to be a long distance runner, maybe they were just like
this kid wants to do nothing. He's got no motivation, no friends. Hypothetical.
Oh wow, that's a rough one. Because you have to take a look at personalities too. I mean, you can't force somebody to do something. You have to find something they're going to like.
Why not?
No, they got it.
Your parents, of course you can. You're a mom. You can force them to do whatever you want.
All you can do is give them opportunity to find things that they like to do. So keep trying.
You can lead them to water.
Keep trying.
You can lead them.
They're not just at the house doing anything, Jason. They're into something.
It's important, for social.
If it's video games, take them down to the arcade. See if they got what it takes to
socially
beat everyone else.
Because that's how everything is run in this world is on teams. It's like
right now.
Yeah, true.
Wait till AI takes over.
Yeah, I know. We're even going to have surgeries. I think you can find, what your kid likes to do. I think parents know what they like. So you just have to direct them in that way. Try to get them help. Let's say they're a musician. Get them some music lessons. Try to find out what they really, really like.
Passion is.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. It's feed that passion.
All right, can we get to
let's get to
the next question here.
Let's get to another question here.
I feel like this would be a better question for Donna Kelce.
Lucky
But
for
as a
you.
mom of
Perfect.
2 boys, aged 4 and 1, what are some ways that I can cultivate their relationship so they grow up to be close brothers like Jason and Travis?
Oh, man.
Ooh. What do you got,
2 years
Mom?
apart is different than 3 years apart.
It is. Yeah, that's a rough one. I don't think you cultivate anything. I think the dynamic of the family is the dynamic of the family. I didn't try to force anything. I didn't try to steer it in any way. I think kids are born with certain characteristics. I think some parents take too much, credit for their children's success and for their failures.
I don't.
I
It's
do.
all on you.
I
It's
think
all on you. If you got a shithead kid, it's on the parents. You got 2 Hall of Fame NFL playing kids. It's
I
all
don't
on
think
the parents.
so. No,
You got to have it both ways, Mom.
You know what, Mom? I think it's on the older sibling. I think eventually you gotta let the older sibling know. I think that's what you and Dad did a great job of.
Nope.
Is that you forced Jason to be my friend, and by doing this, Jason would then just torture me. You would
No.
find fun ways to
Yeah.
say we're playing together,
Yeah.
but in reality, like playing together with Jason was, hey, Travis, you want to go be the goalie outside so I could just rip slap shots at you in the driveway? Like, yeah, of course I want to play with you.
Oh man,
I'll
our
do that.
garage door was like pockmarked.
Family activities always wins.
I truly believe that children, no matter who the parent is, if they want something bad enough, it's going to happen. They just have to have a drive. Some kids are born with that are driven. Some kids aren't. All we gave you was opportunity. You guys ran with it. We followed what you wanted, what you thought was good. Unless it was against the law, we let you do pretty much, whatever you thought would be fun.
You guys help motivate it as well by having good family values.
Unquestionably. I'm going to disagree heavily with what my mother is saying right now.
All
I
right.
think that if you want two brothers to love each other, as parents, you need to go above and beyond to make sure that both kids feel like they're getting loved and attention
Yes.
in the
There
same
you go.
amounts.
Yes.
And
yeah.
encourage the brothers when they celebrate each other.
Yeah.
I think that, like, for me, I think a lot of the siblings that I know that aren't close, or the ones that feel like they have like fractured relationships, a lot of those feel like there's like a competitiveness to the relationship with their siblings that, quite frankly, Travis and I just have never felt.
Yeah.
And I think you and Dad both did a great job our entire lives of like taking me to Travis's games to watch him play, having Trav come to my games to watch me play. Like, there was a concerted effort by both of you to not only celebrate both of us, but to have each of us celebrate our brother. Right.
Yeah,
and I think
so.
that's the answer personally. And you have to,
That's a good point.
It's going to be competitive naturally. You want to be competitive. Then you have to have Dad tell the older one or Mom tell the older one to lose sometimes to make the younger one feel better. Sometimes it's got to happen. You're just going to have to bite your tongue,
This guy.
No, that never happened.
Can't fool me. I just learned how to flank. You can't fool me.
He got better because you wouldn't let him win. So
that's what I tell myself. Travis is so much better than me because I beat the shit out of him all the time growing up. All right.
But then you also reveled in each other's wins. I mean, you were happy when Travis won. You were there rooting him on.
Still am.
It went both ways, So
for sure.
Happy when I lost too. It was crazy.
No, I mean, well, sometimes when I knew you needed it. All right, here we go, Brandon. What's the next?
That was gold.
And you have to have a good sense of humor too.
What's the next one? What do we got?
Hi, Jason. Hi, Travis. My name is Eileen. I am from Orlando, Florida, and parenting advice. Now, Jason, I know you have really small children, but you're going to blink and they will be teenagers. So I've got a 17-year-old son who's a senior in high school. He's trying to make a college decision, and he currently wants to change all of his plans to follow his girlfriend to where she's going to college.
Ooh.
Should I let him? Give me your best advice on how to
man, that happens a lot.
I don't know if I should let him make a life-changing decision to follow her, but should I also follow or stop young love? Let me know what to think.
I don't know. Should we let Mom take this one first, or do we take a stab at it first?
I wouldn't even know where to go with that.
It's hard.
I know several of my friends allowed their kid to go where their boyfriend was going, vice versa. But
did it work out?
Never.
No.
Not once.
It was always,
not once.
Sometime, one of my friends got married right out of high school, and they're still married. So you never know.
Nice. There you go. Happens sometimes.
Sometimes it's your, it's your person.
Did they go to college though? Or did they stay?
No, they never did.
Yeah, see, that's a sheltered individual getting married out of high school and just staying that way.
What? It's not how it works, Jason.
Kidding.
Not everybody has to go to college. Yeah.
College is a decision you have to make for yourself. It is a selfish decision that you have to make for the future of whatever career or lane that you want to take in life. And I know it's got to be tough to have, a loved one that might be doing something completely different.
Yeah, clearly Mom does not like this girl. Mom doesn't like the girl.
Why isn't she wanting to go to where you're going to college? Like, is there a trade-off here? I don't know. I think nobody should go to a school to follow somebody else other than how I went to Cincinnati to go there because of Jason. I don't think anybody should go to college to follow somebody else. I think they should go there for the values that they see are going to be best fitting for them.
I think you're dealing, I agree 1,000% with Travis. And I think that's what you have to say to your son as well. If you say like, I'm not letting you go to school, it's not going to work out. Is it?
Nope.
Like,
no, you don't want to say that. Right? But here's the thing.
At the end of the day, they
go ahead.
You got it, Mom. I'm not going to interrupt you.
I think that if you're going to do the same thing and go to a college and have the same friends around you, you're never going to have any growth. Okay, you're never going to be able to be on your own and try to figure things out on your own. You're always going to have somebody there beside you to help you through all those decisions. But when you go to college, you're usually totally on your own. And you do not have anyone there. You just kind of fail and then you win. You know what I mean? Sometimes, you have little setbacks. There's adversity. You have to work through it. That's why I don't think it's a good idea for being at home when you're going to college or being close. I think people should go as far away as they possibly can, so that's my viewpoint. I think that you grow more when you're away from people that are with you all the time.
I don't disagree with that, but I think you can't get into the idea that you're going to force your kid to not go to college somewhere. I just think it's not going to work.
No.
You got to approach it from
That's how you get Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly. That's right. That's right. You got to do what Trav said, which is basically just explain to them, like, listen, you go to college to learn and get a degree. You don't go to college so you can be with other people. Like, that's not why you go to college. If you want to do that, just don't go to college and go live wherever that person's like. That's not the reason you choose to go to a college.
No.
And I would say this to the person, if it's meant to be with you and this person, college will not be the thing that separates you two. If you go into a different school ends up breaking your relationship, that shit wasn't going to last anyway, brother. Like, it was going to be over sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's a hard one though.
Mom, did you not like any of our Travis or I's girlfriends or my girlfriend, now wife?
Jason, you really didn't bring a lot of ladies home.
Yeah, no, we got it, Mom. Okay.
You dated, but I didn't know any of them. So it's the same thing with Trav. I met one or two, but I didn't know anybody that you guys were dating. I knew nothing of anybody that you guys were dating in college. You told me zero.
Zero, yeah. What did you think of? Okay, here we go. Let's just move on to the
You were
next
too
question.
busy. Did you have any time at all to date? I don't know.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I had plenty of time. I had absolutely zero game, and I looked like an overweight Oompa Loompa. That's why I didn't have any girlfriends.
Overweight?
Well, I guess in high school I wasn't.
No.
No.
I just sucked at talking to women for whatever reason.
Well, you changed, so that's good.
I don't know if I did.
You've always been the coolest kid.
Thank you to our partner, Boar's Head.
You know what makes my day? The perfect sandwich. And I mean perfect sandwich.
I'm not going to lie. We love sandwiches. We
do.
love deli meats. I like cooked meats. I like meats of all kinds. But if you want deli meats, Boar's Head has got you covered.
Now I get why people make such a big deal about it. Their oven gold turkey.
Don't even get me started on their ever roasted chicken. The craftsmanship that goes into each slice. Oh, chef's kiss.
How would you describe your ultimate sandwich? What's going to make it extra special?
Extra special. So if I'm trying to be extra special.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to deli sandwich. If I'm going an extra special deli sandwich, I'm going to put some Boar's Head meat on there. I'm going to put some healthy layers of cheese, potentially Parmesan cheese. I mean, I guess some fresh Parmesan cheese on top. Put some hot sauce. Put some hot sauce on there. Lettuce and tomato to make you feel like you're being healthy. Then mayonnaise. A healthy dose of mayonnaise. And maybe a little bit of mustard, but it depends on how what hot sauce you're working with. Boar's Head has been perfecting their legendary ingredients for over 120 years. From selecting premium ingredients to perfecting traditional methods, Boar's Head embraces true craftsmanship.
Whether it's their Smokemaster uncured ham or literally anything else they make, you're going to get the real deal.
Head to your local Boar's Head deli counter to discover the craftsmanship behind every bite. Boar's Head, committed to craft since 1905. Kingsford, thank you to our partner, Kingsford.
That's right. Are you missing those game day vibes? Here's a hot take. Tailgating isn't just for football season, guys. I'm talking about bringing that legendary parking lot party energy to everything.
Think about it. You get kids' soccer match, dance recitals. You get fire-ups in Kingsford charcoal at any of these events. That's a beautiful thing about charcoal. You take that grill in your car and you can just have a cookout wherever you want. Any place can be memorable, not just sports things like baseball practice. You can do this at really any place. If you got the grill and the charcoal, unless you don't have right to be on that land, you can tailgate wherever you want. It's the beauty of it.
That is the beauty of tailgating. It's the community it creates. It's about turning every day of every moment into celebrations. And let's be honest, nothing beats authentic wood-fired flavored Kingsford original charcoal.
Just change a baby's diaper. Fire up the grill, baby. We got to celebrate. Time to celebrate this dirty diaper with some hot dogs and some hamburgers cooked on a good old-fashioned American company charcoal, Kingsford. That's right.
So fire up that grill, gather your people, and make any day a tailgate day, because with Kingsford, the party never has to end.
We want to run back a voicemail Ed weighed in on, and we're going to play it for you.
Yeah, I think I saw it.
Should we call Ed?
I was going to say, you brought up Ed Kelce.
You got to go to Ed Kelce for this one.
This
see how Ed
man,
would handle this.
just so everyone knows, he grew up in a different day and age.
For
guys.
sure.
All right. So a lot of the things
we
that
have
were
no idea what's going to come out of his mouth.
Hey, what's up?
Dad.
Yeah.
Travis and I are on the podcast right now. We want your advice.
Okay.
Somebody wants your advice, not us, really.
I kind of want your advice on
We
this.
both are interested in your answer. All right. What would Ed Kelce's reaction to Travis out in public telling some strangers that you stole him?
What would my reaction be?
Yeah.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. That's number one. All right? Get your little ass home and you will be begging to be fucking stolen. Now, as you guys know, that would never really happen. I'm really good about beating you guys.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
fact of the matter is, it never really happened.
Right, yeah. You tell us what you would do in this situation.
Oh, man.
Hello. So I'm a 22-year-old female, and I have a 5-year-old daughter, and she keeps going around telling people in Walmart or anywhere we go that I had stole her. And I am wondering how I can fix this, because I am getting weird glances, and I have had the police called on me multiple times. So I was wondering, how I could change my parenting style to fix this. It's gotten seriously bad that I've gotten CPS called on me. I've gotten a lot of calls about it, and I was just wondering how I could fix this.
All right, Mom, what do you think?
Well, I think it's a huge attention getter for this kid, and he's loving the attention, whether it's a boy or a girl. So I don't know what to tell you there.
If you seek attention, you will get it at that age.
Yeah. So the thing is to start paying attention at things you want him to do instead of things that you don't want him to do.
Oh, that's great advice, Mommy. That's very good advice.
Just bring some munchkins with you.
Yeah, just bring some munchkins. You won't want to fucking go anywhere. God, they're so good.
Oh, that's good, Mom.
Dad said it would have been me doing that. Can you please tell the world who it really would have been?
It would have been you. Because don't you remember when you were...
Because you never showed me attention.
No, you loved attentions, and so did Jason, really too. But don't you remember when you were like 3 years old? You were at what do you call it, preschool? Okay, Jason was already in school at this point. He was going to first grade or whatever, and you used to run around the house with this towel over you and this chip clip. Okay, and so the chip clip, cut your neck right there. And so we went into preschool, and you told everybody that they asked you how'd that happen, and you told everyone that it was your father and that he cut you with a knife. So I said, well, wait a minute. He's not home. He's at work, and he's in Mexico right now. So they looked at me like, it's me, you're protecting me, and it was me that cut him with a knife. So I had a lot of explaining to do.
No, you would never do that. Ed would threaten me. He'd put the knife to my neck and then be like, you want me to do? I'm just kidding. He would never.
Yeah. So you just love to embellish things, and you love to tell stories. And that's the same thing with this kid.
I like to see how things were playing out. I just kind of like to, I like to manipulate things a little bit, see how the things are going to play out. And then I realized I can't do that to my parents. So I stopped doing that.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, I think when you saw me in the distress that I was in, that was the last time you ever did that. So that ended that. But this, obviously, this child does not care, and they love the attention so much. So it's hard. Sometimes, I don't know what to tell you with this one. It just sounds like he's having way too much fun irritating the hell out of his mother.
What do you think of hitting them?
No.
No?
Mom. No.
Don't you do mom like that. Mom, so you heard the voicemail. Back to the voicemail.
Yes.
What do you think Ed Kelce would have said in this moment if I was at the grocery store and I was telling everybody that he stole me?
He would say, fuck, like
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
knock it off. And he would say, I'll give you something to cry about.
Very true. Very true.
The other thing I would do, I would tell this mother, find out who called the police and sue that motherfucker.
There you go. I love this.
There you go.
I would make life miserable for any asshole that went to an authority to say, this child says he's been stolen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what
you got to take some shit serious.
Yeah.
But
child theft is not one of them.
No.
We thought that you would go Ed Kelce reverse psychology on him. Whenever we would threaten to call the police, you used to say, well, here's the phone. Go ahead, call him.
Yeah, that's fine.
So we thought maybe you go like, yeah, I stole him right down the street. Just lean into it.
I stole them. I'm actually selling them. You want to buy them?
That's right.
They're up for sale.
All right, Pop. All right. That was great.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. All righty.
Bye-bye.
Love you. Oh, God, Dad's calling me back. Yo, Pop. Yeah.
Yeah. And one thing that bears, we didn't talk about as part of this whole discussion is, if that would have happened, that would have been Travis. Travis is the one that would have tried to pull that off. and the other side of it was, the fucking
I'm much more of a prankster for sure.
Looked at either one of you guys and looked at me and said, they're same fucking people.
Yeah. No, it would have been a hard sell. It would have been a hard sell.
But the only way that would have happened, Travis would have tried that shit.
I can see that.
Travis,
for sure.
I can see Travis.
I agree.
All righty. Well, you got it. I got him eating his munchkin.
All right, Mommy. Thank you for blessing us yet again. Happy Mother's Day, of course, to the best mother in the world. And happy Mother's Day to all of the other 92%ers out there. Yeah. Make sure you guys show some love to your mom.
Absolutely.
Mommy.
If you can't see them, call them. For sure. They want to hear from you.
Love you.
Love you, Mom. Thank you so much. Sorry for torturing you. I love you so much.
Jason, you got Mother's Day plans? You got it? You got it figured out?
No, I don't. I'm happy that we're doing this episode because I forgot all about it, as usual.
Jesus.
You don't forget Beer Day.
Yeah, you were all in on Beer Day. Mother's Day somehow missed the calendar, didn't it?
I did not remember Beer Day at all. When is Mother's Day?
The 11th.
Yeah, I got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time.
You got plenty of time to go to CVS at the last minute.
Get a nice card.
I got you 2-for-1 on Body Armor waters.
Yeah. For some reason, all the presents were taken. There were no more chocolates. So I went down the chocolate aisle. There was nothing.
So weird.
So weird. It's like there's some sort of chocolate fetish.
That's crazy. I bought this like a week ago. I definitely was on top of it. It must have been those tariffs.
They were out of Mother's Day cards, so I just got you a Father's Day card with crossed out father on all of them.
Dude, that would actually be hilarious. Only to give to Kylie.
It says Happy Father's Day, but my name is crossed out on it.
Happy crossed out Mother's Day. I'm trying to think of like what a Father's Day card is. Do they even make Father's Day cards?
Of course not.
Kylie, I got you these 8 a.m. golf balls. Just free. I got you these Nikes that I tore the back on already.
Hey, that wraps up another episode of New Heights. Donna Kelce, you are the best. Love you, Mom.
Love you, Mommy.
Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to the New Heights channel and follow New Heights on the Wondery app or wherever you get your podcast. You can listen to new episodes of New Heights early and ad-free right now by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts.
How about it? Once again, New Heights, a Wondery show produced by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by Allstate. Follow the show on all social media at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. Thanks to our production and crew. Thank you again to the 92%ers and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers in the world.
Well, happy Mother's Day.
Call your mom. Call your mom.
Happy Mother's Day to the good ones. You know who you are. Travis, what would you do if hypothetically I was going to make you a cleat? Would you try it?
No.
I mean, but I would do it nice, though. I would do a good job with it.
No.
I wouldn't do a shitty one.
Would you just try it, though?
No.
Damn.
Why?
Because I think I'm going to do that.
You're going to do what?
I'm going to make a
cobble you a shoe.
I'm going to cobble you a shoe.
Well, what kind of shoe?
Cleat.
No, not a cleat. You can do a shoe, but not a cleat.
Why not a cleat?
Because I don't trust your cleats.
I'm going to do it in the utmost. I'm going to use the right techniques.
No, you're not.
I'm going to use the mold of the old cleats that used to like the Guardians or whatever they were called. I got a pair of those.
It's not.
You told me whatever cleat you used to wear.
I still wear it.
No, not the Jordan one. The other one.
It's the same cleat.
The Jordan cleat?
Yeah.
It's not the same cleat.
I'll talk about it a little later. AKA, right. No, I'm not doing it. All right.
You got flanked.
Where's the top 5 podcast? Trying to figure out how to. We're still the top 5 sports podcast on all the Apple and Spotify. You get everything you need.
All right, now. You heard the man.
That sound good or that sound bad?
Bad.
All right. We're still the top 5 sports podcast on Apple and Spotify. Is that better?
You keep going away from the mic.
All right. We're still the top 5 sports podcast on Apple and Spotify.
You just did it again.
Is that not good though?
You're going
We're still the top 5 sports podcast, Apple and Spotify. Thank you for listening, 92%. You thought that was funny, right? Well, I thought it was funny.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to New Heights, presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment. New Heights is brought to you by our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings. For a limited time, order any burger and get 6 boneless wings for just $1. That is a deal you don't want to miss, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
We are your hosts. I'm Travis Kelce. This is my big brother, Jason Kelce. Out of Cleveland Heights, Ohio, University of Cincinnati grads, and NFL products. And our mom's in Canton. Who would have knew? Hey, new episodes come to you every Wednesday, but today we are coming to you on a Monday because we are currently in Kansas City getting ready for our live show. We're going live. Subscribe on YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, and follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S. Jason, tell the 92%ers what we got coming up.
Welcome to part 2 of the special draft episode. We're going to continue our discussion on the NFL draft with just a few days away. And a little bit later in the episode, we're going to get to an incredible conversation with the most relevant Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Brock Purdy, everyone.
Pretty good.
But first, as always, it's time for New News. We're still Top 5 Sports Podcast, Apple, Spotify. Yeah, thank you 92%ers for tuning in every week to the New Heights Show.
You guys are the best. You guys
Somehow
are honestly the best.
yeah.
I don't know how you guys keep listening to us, but we do appreciate you guys.
For sure.
Let's move. Let's get to some fan art of the week, baby.
Boom.
Shout out to @Hubby
Hubby's Helmets.
Shout out to Hubby's Helmets on Twitter for these incredible New Heights custom helmets. These things are pretty freaking sweet. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty
the
sweet.
The 92%ers one is actually
the Kelly Green.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's gangsta. I like that.
That's dope.
I like that.
I'd wear that.
I'd rock the red New Heights. You know what I'm saying? I'd rock it. I'm not a Revolution helmet, but I rock it. I'm more of a shut guy myself.
Shut helmet.
I'm a shut helmet kind of guy. We will send you a shipping address for those, so please don't be afraid to hand them over. Because well,
those aren't actual helmets; those are just renderings, right?
No. We'll get you an address. They're real.
I don't think those are real.
It says in the tweet, "Where do we send it to?"
I just know that picture does not look real.
that shadow does not look like a real shadow, does it?
That looks like a Chat GPT.
CGI.
I'm not getting fooled.
They're real. Send them to my house. I'll keep them both. Appreciate you there, Hubby's Helmets. We've also got an official Donna Kelce cookies from the Delicious Cookies at Reddit.
What? Say what?
This is correct.
How about that?
Oh my gosh, Mom's jersey. Yeah, this is the jersey that I got Mom when we played you guys in 2017. And I wanted to make sure she could represent, both of us, but me on the front.
That's a nice. I will say, beautiful artwork. That cookie looked like it tastes terrible. I'm just gonna put it out there.
When the cookies look too, I hear you.
You know what I mean? Like the artwork, very admirable, and I really respect all of the things people can do with food to make it look that good. But it's not going to taste good.
It's impressive that they got the numbers. Like those are Kansas City numbers. Those are Eagles numbers.
Yep.
Like those are pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, this is a very talented individual.
Those are some pretty nifty looking cookies. I'm going to say that they're probably a little dry.
They're called Delicious Cookies. Delicious Cookies. So
hopefully we're wrong and they are absolutely delicious.
I think they might be delicious.
Yeah. Well,
I'm just not a big icing guy, but hey.
I love sugar, so I am. I'm in. Send them to me. Jason doesn't want them again.
I'm not. I hate to bring this up. I'm not a big creative food guy. Like the donut stores. All the donut stores making the fucky fuck, like Cookie Monster donut and like, oh, this is the Daffy Duck donut, and this is the Cookie Monster donut, and this is the root beer float donut, and this is the graham cracker s'more. Just give me a glazed donut. I know you're a good donut store if you make a good glazed donut. If you don't make a good glazed donut, stop coming up with your tricks and Instagram photos to get me into your goddamn donut shop. I ain't coming in.
Shout out to all the mom and pop donut shops out there creating their own. You're such a dick. I know you're a good donut shop when you have good coffee. When you have good coffee that I can have with the donut, because donuts are going to be good. You don't have a donut shop if your donuts are buns.
Disagree. I've had a lot of bad donuts. Bad donuts.
Guaranteed their coffee's even worse.
I don't know. I just think like when it comes to if you don't do the basics extremely well, I'm not going down your experimental highway. First day I come into your donut shop, I'm ordering a glazed donut and I'm getting a coffee. And if you don't nail those two things, I'm never coming back.
Top 5 donuts. Glaze has got to be number 1, right?
Glaze that's it. I don't even put anything else in. I don't even offer another category.
What about a blueberry glazed donut?
There's glazed donut and then there's everything else. Even old fashioned. Old fashioned, you might be the original.
You don't like a maple?
You've lost your crown.
A maple donut?
I like them if they're done well, but
what are we talking about? Rank your top 5 donuts.
No, because it's just glazed donut.
You've never had a powdered sugar donut. You've never had
all
a
of the other
chocolate donut.
donuts. This is what I'm saying. All of the other donuts are indicative on how well that place does a glazed donut. If they do a glazed donut well, usually every other donut they make is going to be good. I'm going to like it.
So when they do have a good glazed donut, what are the other 4 donuts that you like?
It depends on the place. It depends on
You are
the
such a
place.
fucking.
I'm not a big powdered sugar is too messy.
Apple fritter?
It doesn't taste that bad. Apple fritter, no.
What about
Get
a
outta
good bear
here.
claw?
No,
No.
not a fan.
So are you a Krispy Kreme guy?
Krispy Kreme's good when they're fresh and hot and ready.
That light's on.
When that light's on,
Yeah.
it's a good donut.
My favorite thing.
I like more of the off the wall kind of like one-off donut stores, but I'm not a fan of cake donuts. I only like doughy donuts.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that.
Yeah, cake donuts, that's like the fad now, everybody. And that's where most of the creative ones come from. They put like, well, if you got to put that much on top of the donut, it's not a good donut. If you can't survive on the dough aspect of your donut, you don't have a good donut. It's got dough in it.
I can't argue with that. One of my favorite things, every single Friday morning,
Yeah.
the QBs make the youngest QB in the room go and get donuts for the QB room, but they always get like just a few more for whoever else just wanders in the QB room.
Yep.
And I find myself wandering in there 2 or 3 times a morning on Fridays, and that's usually my breakfast.
We same thing on our end.
I love Lamar's Donuts. When you come to Kansas City for the draft,
Lamar's.
We are going to Lamar's, or I'm getting a yellow box and I'm bringing it straight to you.
Yeah,
And
better
you're
only have
going to
glazed
enjoy.
donuts in it.
No, it's going to have glazed donuts, and I'm going to have a variety after, but there's going to be at least a
I can do
dozen
that.
glazes that
It's gotta
you're going to roll
I got to
through
try the glaze first.
and it's amazing. Shout out to Lamar's and KC, baby.
We do the same thing, but Baylairs. Well, I call it Baylairs. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. It might be Baylairs or Bylers. Whatever it is, it's in Reading Terminal Market, and it is magically delicious. So next time you're in Philadelphia, we'll try that out. The training room gets a box of them every week on Friday.
That's my weakness.
Every
man.
Friday morning.
Donuts, pastries, bagels.
Dude, there's a French pastry store in Cleveland,
croissants,
in Narberth.
I love a good breakfast. Oh, man.
Are you a regular croissant guy or a chocolate croissant guy?
I think chocolate croissants are a little overrated. I like ham and cheese croissants.
This is kind of what I'm saying. Like, you got to nail croissant. It's the same thing as in the donut world. Like, the regular donut is glazed donut. The regular croissant is croissant. If you can't stand alone on your croissant, don't be adding chocolate to it. Don't add delicious things to something that's not good and expect me to think that the not good thing's all of a sudden good.
I mean, I can't argue with this thought process. I can't even get into
Saying you got to go with the original first to see if you actually like it.
I'm with
then
it.
you can explore.
I'm with
You can
it.
go down exploration highway. All righty, where are we at? I've thoroughly gotten lost. Are we still on Art of the Week?
Our last fan art mention of the week. We've officially been painted using a football from Samantha Woj Art at Samantha Woj Art on Twitter. This video was absolutely unbelievable. She
Look at her go.
drew us with literally a football that she looks like she got from like Dick's Sporting Goods. And
the tip of a football.
It is
How does somebody learn?
Unbelievable.
How does one learn to do art like this?
You just got to be creative as hell and see something that nobody else does. This
So she's
is
clearly
unbelievable.
already she's already like traced everything out. So there's already like a template, but then she's adding color to it. Wow, this is impressive.
That's crazy.
She nailed the numbers. Look at the numbers.
It's unbelievable. Look at this thing go. I love the time lapse videos. You can kind of just see it in quick form.
Like this. I don't know if you guys know this, but this took a lot longer than what this video is portraying. It's a little known fact. These time lapses.
That's unbelievable.
That's amazing. That is incredible. I'm incredibly humbled. All righty. Last bit of new news. Trav, you've actually been involved with the draft in Kansas City.
That's right. Returning as a Lowe's home team member this year, as I was last year. I partnered with Lowe's to help deliver some tools, some safety gear, and some supplies to the pros that need to build the NFL draft stage. And obviously just wanted to recognize some of those pro builders who are working hard behind the scenes at Union Station down in downtown Kansas City, creating the stage that is going to be where a lot of people reach their dreams. It's a magical moment, and I can't thank them enough for doing that and putting in all the hard work. For more details, check out Lowe's.com/pro.
Yeah, like Travis just said, check out Lowe's.com/pro. And for all you pros that are hard at work making the NFL draft happen and building that stage, I need a sauna. So whenever you guys are done, if you wouldn't mind building me a sauna in my backyard, that'd be great. Please. I'll pay you.
You know what you could do? You can go on the Lowe's app to quickly put together quotes that will instantly get delivered to you. And then you could do it yourself, Jason. Lowe's has everything you need to do it yourself.
Unless somebody's going to teach me from Lowe's, I cannot build a sauna by myself. I have no idea how to build a sauna, Travis.
Instructions, Jason. You're great at reading instructions.
On Lego sets.
Let's get back to the show.
That does not mean I can build a sauna, Travis. We're talking about fire.
This guy's going to blow himself up.
Just a recipe for disaster. Before we get to the rest of the show, reminder that this special draft episode was brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings, home of the All-American Burger.
All right, now, for a limited time at B-Dubs, you can order any of their 5 amazing double-stacked, smashed, and seared burgers. And just for $1 extra, you get 6 boneless wings, baby. Pick a sauce, any sauce. Jason, what's your go-to wing sauce, man? Do you like them spicy?
Yeah. No, I mean, I like them spicy. I like them sweet. I like them tangy. I like them sour.
All right, now.
I like them any way you're giving them to me, if you know what I mean. Anyways, don't sleep on B-Dubs Burgers or this deal.
Don't you dare. Wake up.
Huh?
Sorry.
Guys, it's officially here. It's off season. And that's why I'm about to talk to you about AG1 by Athletic Greens. I take it every single day.
What? Every day?
That's right.
You guys probably didn't expect Snorlax to be a big greens guy, did you?
Little do you know, Travis, that's all Snorlax eats. He's an herbivore. Travis, this is way more than basic greens. It's like 9 products in one. Just one serving of Athletic Greens covers all my nutritional basis and long-term gut health. With over 75 vitamins, minerals, and whole food source high-quality ingredients just for you.
Well, if you're listening to this show and are also trying to get back into playing shape like us two, you're in luck because Athletic Greens is giving you guys an incredible deal with 5 free travel packs and 1 year supply of vitamin D.
Like Travis just said, Athletic Greens is giving you a free 1-year supply of vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase.
This is their best offer yet, and you can only get it at athleticgreens.com/newheights. That's athleticgreens.com/newheights.
So we're down to our last pair of live show tickets. That's right. We only got 1 pair left. Thanks again to everyone who applied, sent things in, reached out.
All right now.
We'll have to book Arrowhead the next time we're in Kansas City with how many people reached out for these tickets.
All right now.
Our final pair of tickets goes to Chad Geyer, who actually sent us a video while he was in the hospital, which is wild. But all the more reason he is in the 1% of the 92%. Let's check out this video from Chad.
Okay, New Heights. I'm using the sympathy card here, just in the hospital after getting a tumor cut out of my pancreas for cancer. If you don't give it to me, you guys are going to look really, really bad. So I would recommend that you send me a couple of tickets to go to your show. I love listening to you. You crack me up. It's a blast. Super Chiefs fan, but let your conscience be your guide. Thank you.
Chad, sorry to hear about your cancer, but congratulations. You are going to the live show.
Let's go.
Hell yeah.
We'll see you there, brother.
Yeah. Hope everything went well with the pancreatic tumor removal. And if it didn't, I don't even want to go there.
God damn it, Jason. What are we doing, man? This is why we can't go live. I can't be a part of this. I can't be a part of this.
Chad would think it's funny. Shout out to Chad.
Yeah, Chad, congratulations,
Seems like
big guy. Can't wait to see you up at the Kansas City Music Hall in our first live show, baby.
There's no way we could say no to you.
And shout out to the 92%ers. We appreciate everybody sending in all the requests, man. We wish we could have everybody show up, but yeah, you know what? sometimes you snooze, you lose, and then you can get another chance next time if we don't fuck it up. So let's tee up some 12 bold topics about the NFL draft. We are days away from the 2023 NFL draft, and today we thought we'd focus more on the later round of the draft, since last week we heard about what it's like to be a first rounder from Cincinnati's own Sauce Gardner. Let's start this off with a question about higher draft picks versus lower draft picks.
Okay.
Do you think higher draft picks stick around longer or lower? That is in the league. In the league,
what is
who has
higher,
longer careers?
What's
higher means first round, second round,
or second and third included.
Ooh, the middle rounds. Do you think the middle rounds are the ones that stick around the longest?
No, I think first rounds are the ones that stick around. But it's skewed. If you went round by round, it'd be first round. But if you lump other rounds together, then it's just a numbers game, right? Because there's way more people in those later rounds, so they end up playing a long time. But I still think it's by far the first round has the longer careers on average.
Yeah, no, I mean that makes sense. Usually the scouts aren't too far off about those guys in the first round, knowing that they're going to be making millions. How hard is it to make a roster as a later round pick? You would know.
Man, to make the roster, I don't think it's that hard.
Okay.
Once you've been picked, I feel like the team has made an investment. I would say the majority of the time, the draft picks make the roster for at least the first year.
Interesting.
Making it to a second contract is very hard. I would say the vast majority of late round picks do not make it to a second contract, but make the roster for a year or two, most of the time. Would you say that's accurate in the case with the Chiefs?
I hear you. Who's the highest draft pick you've ever seen get cut the first year?
First year?
Yeah,
Man.
first year. Have you guys ever just cut
a draft
pick?
I don't know. We've had some.
I remember one.
We've had some that were not around the year after for high picks. You're talking about like first, second, third round guys, right?
No, I'm just talking about period. A draft pick that did not, like, what's the highest draft pick?
That didn't make the team that year. I'd be lying to you. I can't even remember off the top of my head. I don't know. Maybe a fourth rounder.
I think it was a fifth rounder.
Yeah,
Kansas City was the highest, but it's like you said though. Once a team
I'm literally
drafts
pulling
you,
fourth round out of my
the only reason why this guy got snipped was because we went out and got a fullback, and the fullback there's only one fullback. You know what I mean? It's not like there's a depth chart of fullbacks. Yep. You only got one fullback. He's usually on the depth chart of the tight ends as well. It's just kind of one of those positions where everybody's fighting for one position, where typically you can find a role in every other position on the field, whether it's a backup QB, a backup wide receiver, tight end, O-lineman, you name it. You can find a role on the team. But fullback's one of those unique positions, like a punter, like a kicker, where there's only one guy, like a long snapper. There's only one guy that you keep on the roster for that position. And we went out and got a really good one, Anthony Sherman, and drafted a guy.
Sherm,
Big Sherm, the fire hydrant.
There you go.
The sausage.
Don't get me wrong; you're not guaranteed to make the contract or to make the roster as a seventh or sixth round pick.
Right.
There are plenty of guys that don't make the roster, but I would say the majority of those guys make the roster the first year.
They're
Maybe
at least
I'm wrong.
Get another chance to develop and be on the practice squad type stuff.
And I do think part of it is even just straight political. Like, to be honest, like GMs and scout, like all those guys get evaluated on how well they draft. So they're always going to give the nod to draft picks, at least for a short time period, to see if they pan out. But
what do you think about the thoughts on the league switching the rookie wage scale about 4 years ago when they flipped it?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not too opinionated on that. I know that there were a lot of veteran players, I guess, that were upset that rookies were earning more money than them right away.
Mm-hmm. Without proving themselves.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much because I feel like those guys proved themselves in college and teams are high enough on them to give them that money. So
more power to them. Yeah,
I mean, that's in general, I like the salary cap because it makes things fair, but I don't know that I'm in favor of limiting the value of rookies. I feel like they've earned that value to a certain extent coming out of college, but whatever.
No, I'm with you on that. If you could change one thing about the draft process, what would it be?
What would I change about the draft process? I think the draft process is fine. The best way to protect the draft is to go to the European model of relegation. Like whether it's NFL or NBA basketball, like a certain amount of teams get relegated to another league and other teams that did really, really well get bumped up.
I love it, man. What would be the secondary league? Would it be Canada, or would it just be a combination of all the other teams? Would it be
I'm not gonna lie.
Canadian? Would it be XFL?
I was thinking XFL. I was thinking XFL. I was thinking XFL. Maybe they would have the winners of those leagues would all have a play-in tournament, and the winner of that would get into the NFL.
The NFL's missing out on buku bucks here, man. Buku bucks.
I don't think they're missing out on any bucks. That's why they don't do it. But I think it would for sure protect teams from tanking and just trying to get the best draft pick.
Man, that would be electric.
So if you want to protect the draft, that's how you protect the draft.
All right. Well, that about does it for the 12 bold topics that were only one topic today. Let's get to this Brock Purdy segment that you all have been waiting for. Pretty good.
Pretty good. All righty, it's time to welcome our guest. He is a 6'1" cornerback out of Gilbert, Arizona.
All right now.
He is a two-time first-team All Big 12 out of Iowa State.
Cyclones.
A runner-up for the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year, and he's the only quarterback to beat Tom Brady in his first career NFL start.
You beat Tom Brady?
How about that? Our next guest is the one and only Mr. Irrelevant, Mr. Brock Purdy.
Pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good. He's pretty good. Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on.
You took the NFL by storm, dude. Absolutely. Just amplified everything. You made the 49ers so fucking fun to watch, man, when you got back there, bro. I'm happy as hell
seriously. It means a lot. It was a team effort last year, no doubt, but got to get system out here, and I'm grateful to be here, man.
That's awesome. Well, I gotta ask, obviously this is the last episode we'll have coming out before the draft. And I mean, you're Mr. Irrelevant. What's it like? What's the draft story like for you?
Obviously I didn't think I was going, the first day or two. It was really, day 3. And for me, it was like, where am I going to be at?
Yeah.
I didn't really care how I got there. I just wanted to get there and have an opportunity. And so, man, just waiting all day for a call. The Niners had called me, before the 7th round and told me, hey, we got one more pick. And so I went on my phone, Googled it, and I saw it was the last pick. And I was like, oh, man, I'm about to be Mr. Irrelevant. So.
Are you proud of that title?
At first I was like, I don't care, man. I just want to get my name called, family's here, and then have an opportunity to play.
For sure.
Now, man, I wear it with honor now. It was all fun and games at first, but it's good looking back on it, man. It's a good story.
From Mr. Irrelevant to Mr. Relevant, baby. Do all the Mr. Irrelevants reach out to each other and have a text going or something?
Before me. Grant Stewart hit me up.
Did you get any shouts from anybody?
Or Ryan Sukup after the game. We talked a little bit, but some Mr. Irrelevant love, so it's a thing.
I love it.
Yeah, I guess. Hold on, I was going to ask a question that wasn't on the rundown after you guys were talking. I'm trying to remember what it was. Sorry, Brock. I've gotten hit in the head a lot over 13 years. What did you know you were going to San Fran? Obviously they called you ahead of time to let you know in the 7th round. But did you have a good idea that San Fran was going to be one of the teams that you were going to end up at?
I mean, you go through the process. You all know how it is. You do all these interviews and stuff, and so. I thought I had a good one with, San Francisco, Clay Kubiak, Brian Greasy, the quarterback coaches. And I think going into the draft, I was like, if anybody could take me, the Niners were definitely one of those teams. But, going into day 3, they called me before the day even started. And I was like, all right, so I'm waiting, all day, please get a call from the Niners. And then they called me before the 7th round. And then that's when they had told me all that stuff. But so, yeah.
What, how many official visits did you take to other organizations?
No, I had none. I just did a bunch of Zoom interviews and stuff. So, yeah, man, none.
I only had 3, if it makes you feel any. I had almost nothing either. I was a day 3 guy as well.
I was a big red flag guy, so I had a few. And had to clear up some questions.
Is being a day 3 guy, I know the Mr. Relevant thing is great, but do you use that as motivation? Is that like a chip on your shoulder, or is it just like a blessing that you even got an opportunity? How do you view it?
Yeah, man. I have more like the grateful, mindset and view of it. Not, I'm going to write down all the quarterbacks' names that were taken before me and remember, like that works for that works for some guys.
Do you remember all the quarterbacks?
I mean, I know a couple of them.
You really don't remember all the quarterbacks?
But man, yeah, I just look at it as an opportunity, man. It's a dream as a kid to see your name on TV, get called in the draft, and then to be able to go to camp and make a name for yourself. Like, that's all I could ever ask for. So
I got to say, you're one of the most mature, like the way you answer questions. I'm not just saying this because you're on here. Like, I remember when we were getting ready to play you, I remember watching you as you were playing during the season. I think the way you answer questions, the way you conduct yourself, the way you hold yourself, especially as a quarterback and the leader, man, it's a confidence, but it's also a humble like vibe that I think is important at that position. Have you always had that? Is that something that you've had since you were in high school? I don't know. Where's that come from, you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think it's my dad, my faith. It's all the stuff growing up. It's like, man, you're a part of something that's bigger than yourself. It's not all about you. And so I don't know, sort of have that kind of mindset going into every sport that I've played, baseball, football. You get to college. I went to Iowa State. It's not the most glamorous, school to play football at, but for me, it was like, how can I go make a name for my team, not just for myself, So sort of just have that mindset. And when you step on the field, man, it's like, it's time to ball. You don't really got to run your mouth. I mean, some guys do it, but for me, it's not who I am. I just like to do my job, win games, and nah.
You don't talk any trash?
You ain't out
what
there
if a guy's talking trash to you? You got to say something
it's
back.
Like I'm the average, small little white guy, like saying nice things on the field. I don't got that mean bone, But yeah, I don't know.
Do you get fired up when guys are talking trash? Do you think when people talk trash to you, it makes you play better or worse? Because I feel like you'll go either one of two ways. I feel like I always get better when people talk trash to me, or when I start getting into it. I feel like for some reason it gets the adrenaline going.
Yeah, no, honestly, I like it in a sense because you're doing something right. Like they're talking trash for a reason, trying to get in your head because you're balling or you're doing something right.
Exactly.
So, I sort of take it and I laugh at a lot of them, man. I think it's funny. Just it's good stories to tell guys on the sideline, but for the most part, yeah, it gives you something to play for.
Time out. I got to ask, since you just said that, though, are there any what's the best thing that just made you laugh, somebody talking trash to you in the NFL or college, whenever?
I mean, I think it was a playoff game this year, Seahawks, and I scrambled and I went left and I did a little like stutter step, like a high step. I got the first down, ran out of bounds, and the Seahawks linebacker was like, just cussing me out, telling me like, dude, you're white, like you can't high step me, like stuff like that. I'm just like, hey, like, I don't know. It sort of gets my team going. I could do some stuff like that to scramble and make plays, but I don't know. That was a funny story.
Had to hit him with the hezzy, baby.
I mean, Trav has been doing that for years too. You can do that. It doesn't matter what color.
Come on now.
That's it.
You're out there having fun balling. It is what it is, baby.
What were you doing on draft day? Where were you at? You said you were with your family.
Yeah. I was just back home in Arizona with the family, just sort of waiting, seeing what would happen. Didn't have a party or anything like that. We just kept it low key. And then when my name got called, we had some family friends come over, but it was a good time.
Man, that had to be exciting going to one of the best teams in the league, man. The type of weapons that you have there, that had to be pretty motivating that you're going somewhere where it's a winning culture. I came into the league with a 2-14 season that the Chiefs had before. So I had no idea what I was getting myself into, but I was lucky we had Alex Smith and Coach Andy Reid to keep us on track. But last year you were one of the biggest storylines of the entire league, and everybody, because of how you conduct yourself, like Jason was just saying, man, everybody kind of gravitated and got on the bandwagon of Brock Purdy, man. Jimmy G goes down in the first quarter against the Dolphins in week 13. I feel like it was probably better that it happened later in the year. You kind of get your bearings of the season and everything like that. But what was going through your mind when all that happened? Like you're always only one play away from getting into the game. But when that happens, I mean, were you nervous? Were you shitting bricks? What were you doing, dog?
Yeah, I mean, I was in tune to the whole game or the first drive. Jimmy's moving down the field, doing great, and he goes down, sort of shaking up, and so I'm on the sideline. They're like, "Hey, Jimmy's out for this drive. You got to go in." So I'm like, "All right, I just got to go in for this drive, do my thing, get Jimmy all right, and then have him come back in." But for me, it was like, I just got to do my part. Make the right checks, make the right throws, and then after that series, I said, "Hey, he's out," and so then I'm like, "Okay, like." I gotta find a way to win this game, and not by doing something crazy or anything, but just do my job, man, and do what they've coached and just made plays from there. That's funny. They just all out blitz the rest of the game, thinking it's a rookie quarterback. So I was all right, sweet. They bring the pressure, get the ball to Kittle and all the guys, and have them make plays. But I didn't want to make it more than what it was, man. Shanahan's system, man. It's such a great system. Just got great run balance and pass game. So all I got to do is do everything we've been doing at practice, go in and play football. So
I wanted to ask you that because obviously, Shanahan's system is like the hot thing in the NFL. Everybody's trying to go to it, implement different pieces and parts of it. But you in college, you guys were like an air raid offense, right? At Iowa State, like it was like 5 wide, bombs over Baghdad, if I'm not mistaken. What was that like going from an offense like that to the Shanahan offense?
Yeah, just coming it's pro style, man. You're going to center a lot more. You got a lot of play action pass. The run game ties with the pass game, and it sets things up. And to me, man, as a quarterback, I love it. In college, you're in shotgun, you're signaling plays in. Defenses can pick signals and they know sort of what's coming. But here, man, it's like it's a chess match, and these guys have been doing it forever. He comes from a legendary father who won a Super Bowl with the Broncos, and it's like to be able to learn from a guy like that and just have my eyes get open to what real football is. It's a blessing. So I love playing quarterback in this system.
Hell yeah! Is
he in like the quarterback room, Kyle?
Yeah, he's leading everything. We're reviewing practice, going over everything. So. It's a blessing, man, having him break down everything for us.
That's awesome, man. What going back to that game, after that game, what was the biggest difference that you noticed right away from college to the pros?
You talking about the Dolphins game or?
Yeah, or just after this your first year in it, I should say.
Yeah, just the mental part, man. College, you got, guys, you're playing Texas, Oklahoma, these schools that got big dudes, they're fast, they're tall and all that kind of thing. That's the same thing in the NFL across the board. But, I think the mental part, the preparation, walking up to the line with 2 plays on, like almost every play and getting into the right play. And then, all right, you're in the right play. Now, what are my matchups? What's the cover? Like all that stuff, now is in effect. And so I think those are all things that, definitely separate guys from, being average to being great, So, how it is. But.
The mental aspect, baby, you already know. I want to talk about your teammates, man. Which teammates were probably the most helpful throughout it all?
Yeah, man. Trey for sure. Trey Lance, him going down in the season, then being in every meeting, helping Jimmy and then myself. When I got in, man, Trey was right there, just with everything, just advice, and I couldn't appreciate it more. And then George awesome, Kittle, man.
G.
Yeah.
I was hoping you're going to say G Kittle, man.
Oh, he's awesome, man. Just I'm a serious guy. I like to, make sure I'm doing my thing. I don't want to mess up, for my teammates, man. So I'm all, serious and whatnot. But Kittle just brings so much joy, man, of playing the game. Yeah. Like you're playing in the NFL, you get to, man, you get to have fun with it,
Dude,
He's looking at the sky cams and stuff during the game. I'm like, dude, come on. But he's just got a good perspective. Yeah, he's got a good perspective on just enjoying where you're at. So I'll always be appreciative of George.
I love it, man. Did he actually come up to you in the NFC Championship game and ask you if you could throw left-handed?
Yeah, man. Dude, he wanted to win. And he was like, dude, throw with your left hand. And I'm like, I can't, man. I wish.
Yeah.
So.
I got to ask, how'd that feel? I know the answer to that. That's a stupid question. Man, that was frustrating. It was frustrating for us, honestly. It was great that we were winning the game, but you never want to see a team like that in that position. Obviously, losing you was hard enough. Then losing your next quarterback, then you're in there playing, and we know you can't throw the ball. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just was feeling for you guys. Do you think if you're UCL, is intact. You guys beat us. I got to ask you. I have to know.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I go into every game thinking, right, like that's the answer. We're going to win this game. So I'll leave it at that. But yeah, I mean, I was just hurt more for the older guys, man. Answer. You know, like Trent Williams, Eric Armstead, George, like those guys that have been in it for so long. They put everything in, and then to have some, you know, like that go down. I mean, it's out of our control and everything. It's part of the game, so there's no excuses to it. But yeah, it is what it is.
How are you doing right now with the UCO?
Doing good, man. Just taking it one day at a time, doing the rehab. You know, obviously I can work out and do all that with my body and stuff. It's just, you know, my arm, got to get it right. So it's going good though.
Dude, I've torn my UCL twice on my elbow.
Damn.
Luckily, I don't play quarterback, so they don't even fix it. I don't know if you know that. Unless you
Does this have anything to do
with,
with your snaps?
No, I just suck at snapping. That has nothing to do. I wish I could blame it on that. It's actually my left elbow, not my right. But
never mind.
Anyways, yeah, not a fun injury, but you had a great year. It was a joy watching you. We got to talk about this though. Your partnership with B-Dubs.
Yeah, man.
We got to get to it. How did that come about? How did Brock Purdy become sponsored with BW3s?
Yeah, I mean, just going into last year, you know, having confidence in myself, being able to play in the NFL, I just felt like I was slept on, which is all good. But it's the same thing with Buffalo Wild Wings and their burgers, man. They're slept on. They're a wing place, but them burgers are slept on.
Whoa, let's go! Look at him.
Yeah.
That's good shit right there.
A big part of the partnership is focused on burgers, though. Are you a big burger guy? Are you burgers versus wings? Which ones you going for?
I mean, yeah, burgers for sure. I love having wings on the side. So, I mean, if you go to B-Dubs, man, you can get a burger and 6 boneless wings for just $1. So make sure you go over to B-Dubs and get that going.
Hey.
All right, little combo. I'm not going to lie.
That was actually Travis's order right there.
I got that barbecue bacon burger with the fries. Get some, what was my go-to wings were honey barbecue and Parmesan garlic.
Yeah, those are two good flavors.
Cracking every single time.
Have you guys ever tried the atomic wings?
No.
I tried it one time because Jason decided to put it on my wings that I had left over in the fridge. When I tell you,
I did that?
There's nothing more frustrating than heating up some wings in the fridge and just getting your entire mouth set on fire. Like you think you're eating something real mild. You're thinking you're eating something real mild, and you're getting a freaking prank pulled on you because your brother's just a fucking asshole and wants to just ruin your day.
Yeah, sorry about that. I apologize.
Honestly, I just wasn't expecting it. And
did you do well? I don't remember this. How'd you handle it?
I'm still scarred. I don't eat leftovers anymore.
Are boneless wings actually wings?
I think so.
No chance. They're chicken nuggets. I am going to be on this campaign, Buffalo Wild Wings. Boneless wings are just chicken nuggets. Listen, they're delicious. I'm not saying they're not good, but it's clever marketing, guys. It's clever marketing, but that is not a wing. A wing has to have bones. Have you ever seen a chicken with boneless wings?
No. I feel you, but dude, yeah. I can't say that right now, you know?
Don't buy into it, Brock. Do you think you get this partnership if you weren't the last pick in the draft? Do you think that helped build the storyline and everything like that?
I think, that's a big reason why we're partners now, man. Yeah, it's a big reason for sure. Slept on.
You think so? You don't think you dominating as a rookie and playing and almost leading your team to a Super Bowl wasn't a big part of why you're sponsored by BW3s?
I think either way, just the fact that the burgers are slept on and, being the last draft pick, it just correlates well. I don't know about going to the Super Bowl and all that kind of stuff. I don't know if I would have got the deal. So,
well, I'm just saying you were close and you didn't get the chance to prove it. But yeah, I'm sorry. I'll stop asking about boneless wings.
Oh yeah, I like the lemon pepper and teriyaki, man. Yeah,
teriyaki.
Yeah.
That's old. That's real old school. That is nice.
You dipping those wings in ranch or blue cheese?
Ranch for sure.
Ranch? Oh, come on, Brock. No, you gotta go with the blue cheese.
Nah, dude, just keep it simple, man.
No, you gotta go with the blue cheese.
Nah, I think that might be an Ohio thing, man. I'm like Arizona.
Yeah, I think it's a fat guy thing. I
I
think
don't,
that's what that. I think when you're an offensive lineman, you just dip things.
I don't
in
put
cheese.
salad dressing on my wings, so I'll let you guys have both of those.
You don't do either?
No, I just enjoy the sauce, Jason.
Respect.
Really?
Yeah, no.
Wow. Are you a dry rub or a sauce guy?
Yeah, I like dry rub, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lemon pepper dry rub.
What about you, Trev?
I'm dry rub for the most part. But I will.
You're dry rub
I like
with
a
no
good
sauce.
barbecue sauce, though.
What, that's like, dude, it's too dry. You go dry rub and no dipping sauce? What do you?
Jason, I don't know if you've ever had BW3 or Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay,
I know what
wings
this
are not
is.
dry.
You don't like. Now I know this. You don't like white condiments. I forgot about this. That's why you don't like ranch or blue cheese. I forgot about this.
Ed Kelce, our father, ruined any type of white sauce for me as a kid. He used to get the gallon of blue cheese, the half-gallon bucket of blue cheese, and set it right in front of him and just get 20 wings and just be in there dipping the wings like it was a chip. And I don't know. It just ruined me as a kid. So now I can't do any white sauces.
It didn't ruin me. I'm all about it. I'm Ed Kelce 2.0, I guess.
Last segment, brother. This is called You Don't Have to Answer, but We Have to Ask.
Got it.
You ready for this? First question.
Yes.
Have you learned to throw lefty this offseason?
Oh, that's all. Yeah, man. I was telling all the guys, we just got back today for phase 1 of OTAs. And
what? You've been throwing in the backyard?
Yeah, just throwing the ball lefty, just around the house and stuff. Again. And yeah, got to be ready for anything at this point. So
that's awesome.
How to feel beating Brady? I've never got him in the playoffs. Got him once or twice in the regular season, but the only player I think with an undefeated record against him. What was it like to beat Tom Brady?
I don't know, man. It was just a dream.
Did he come up to you after the game too?
Yeah. It was a dream, man. Just seeing him after, and obviously we won, which was special, but just seeing him after and being able to dap him up, I was like standing there looking at him because he's talking to some players. I'm like, this can't be real. So, I mean, that's just what it felt like. It felt like a dream.
That's cool as hell, man.
Before we ask some more of these questions, I got to ask, what were your quarterbacks that you emulated your game after coming out of college when you were drafted?
Yeah, I think, Drew Brees, just obviously our stature and, him being quick with his footwork and his release and his decisive, decision making, and I loved all of that. So Drew Brees was probably one of the biggest for sure. And
he's got some of the best pump up
pregame
speeches you will ever hear.
Yeah,
that dude gets the juices going, baby. You out here giving speeches before games? You breaking down huddles and getting everybody fired up, or what?
Every once in a while here, but I mean, dude, Fred Warner, this is his team. So it don't matter how good you're doing at quarterback, man. Fred's breaking it down.
I can see it.
Have you ever met Drew? Have you ever talked to him?
Yeah, I met him actually this offseason. He's awesome.
He's a great dude, man.
I've heard nothing but unbelievable things. I remember a former teammate of ours was a teammate with him and just talked about his preparation and the amount of time he put in, his whole schedule and everything. It's like unbelievable. Obviously, you always have respect for the player, but when you hear kind of how he does it, his process, how much time he puts in, it always makes it mean that much more. Sorry, you can get back to this segment. I'm sorry for interrupting.
No, I wanted to hear all that too. Easier target for a screw it, he's down there somewhere throw. Kittle, CMC, or Debo?
Dude,
who you going with?
I'd probably go Debo because I don't know, man. Debo, you throw the ball sticks to him, man. The ball just sticks to Debo. It's hard to explain. George, I love George, and he's a big frame, and I know I can trust him, but George likes to use his chest.
He likes to get that thing he just wants it to get here so he can tuck it faster, so he can take off, man.
He's elite, man. Now he's elite, but yeah, I like Debo.
Are you tired of the Purdy puns?
A little bit. It's all good though.
You had to have been getting them off all your fucking life, man.
We might have made a couple. I think we did one right at the beginning of the show.
Do you have any advice to this year's Mr. Irrelevant?
Man, yeah. I mean, the term, doesn't define you, I feel like you got an opportunity, man. Go make the most of it just like anybody else. It's a shot, you get a shot. So make the most of it.
I got to ask you another question. It's not on this, but were you with Dave Andrews at Iowa State?
I was, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you think of Big Dave?
Yeah, man, he was the man. You know, he
Shout
got
out
me right.
to Dave.
Shout out to Dave Andrews.
Just everything. I learned so much about tendon health and all that kind of stuff. You know, as a strength coach, like he broke everything down. He's the man. He was real with us, and I'll always appreciate Coach Dave. He's a real one.
And then you there with Tyler Scudder too for a year or two, right?
Yep. Oh yeah, Scuds. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Scud, baby.
For all of you that don't know, Dave Andrews was with me and Jason our first couple years at the University of Cincinnati. Well, actually, he might have been there all years that Jason was there, just switched over to basketball.
Well, he was he switched over to basketball, but I would sneak off and train with Dave all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He'd always call me pencil neck, and then I felt
That's right.
obligated to go in there and do some manual neck with him. He's good for that a few times.
He'll call you out. You gotta love it, man.
I think that's it, Brock. We don't have. Do you have any questions for us? Do you have anything?
So, like, just how is it, man, having your brother play in the NFL? I know you guys have got that asked a million times, but how is it?
First of all, do you have any brothers or coming down the pipeline?
Yeah, I got a younger brother at Nebraska.
Is he playing right now?
Yeah, he's a quarterback.
What year is he?
He's a junior this year.
What's the new coach in Nebraska? Carolina coach, right?
Yep, Matt Rule.
Matt Rule. Thank you. Well, it's awesome.
Yeah.
It's really cool. I mean, I don't really. So obviously we played against each other all growing up, played with each other all growing up, played with each other at college. So, we were competing against each other our whole lives. And, I know for a fact I'm a better football player, a better athlete, and a better person because of Trav. And to be able to play now for this long as we both played in the league, to be drafted by the same guy, Andy Reid, it's just really cool when, you get to share that with somebody. And especially when it's somebody as close as Trav and I are, it's definitely a big level of pride, even when he beat you in the Super Bowl, which sucked, but you still got to be happy for your brother on some level. So that's what I think. Trav, what do you think?
Couldn't have said it any better, man. The best part is obviously you get to show your family off, right? Like not everybody gets to be able to show their family to the world, man, and especially at the sports level that we are, man. It's just a dope feeling, man. And hopefully your little brother gets it going, man. Shout out to all the little brothers out there trying to follow the trail of the older brothers. I remember it for my entire life. He started playing hockey. I started playing hockey. He started playing lacrosse. You name it. Every single sport and football came around. I only played because Jason played, man. And it's cool to be here and at the peak of both of our games and doing it right, man. So. But yeah, it's just a fun thing, man. It's a blast, man. Hopefully you can, the Purdy family can experience it too someday.
Yes, sir. That's awesome.
I got to say one other thing outside of us. What's really cool too is just our entire hometown. Like there's so many coaches and people that helped us become better athletes and formed us into what we are as people. And that was one of the things that I think both of us really enjoyed about the Super Bowl was it ended up just being a great moment for a lot of people in our hometown that, had either a big impact in coaching us, playing with us, going to class with us. Like it was really special. And we are so grateful to a lot of the people that were in our community and are still there today, helping kids out, whether it's in school, in sports, in music, whatever it is. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I got. The other thing we did a lot besides play sports and go to music is we ate a lot of wings. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings a lot, as Travis just said. So, Brock, I can't thank you for coming on enough. That wraps up the second part of the NFL draft episode preview. Thanks for tuning in. Can't thank Brock Purdy enough, like I just said. Make sure you're subscribed on YouTube to wherever you get to this channel so you can follow us whenever videos are released. Listen and subscribe to wherever you get your podcasts. And, make sure you're watching out for the live show in Kansas City at the Kansas City Music Hall next week.
We're going live, baby.
we are going live.
Dude, I don't know how that's going to go.
Wish us luck. All right. Once again, New Heights is presented by Wave Sports and Entertainment and brought to you by our friends at Buffalo Wild Wings. Don't forget, for a limited time, order any B-Dubs burger and get 6 boneless wings for just $1. Or chicken nuggets, as Jason would say. Follow the show on all social media platforms at New Heights Show with 1S for fun clips throughout the week. And thanks to our production and crew. And thank you to the 92%ers for always tuning in, baby. Brock, I appreciate you, dog. Get that thing right, man, and go out there and keep winning fucking ball games, bro. Love watching you, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on a great rookie year, Brock.
Thank you.